Welcome to the live bench evaluation of WS006-3 Battery Management System. In this video, we introduce the WS006-3 Battery Management System Evaluation Kit for easy evaluation of lithium-ion battery fuel gauge performance using fixed firmware. The solution supports high-efficiency USB PD charger battery management up to 240 watts and is suitable for multi-cell battery packs. It is ideal for applications such as USB PD chargers, power banks, portable energy storage systems, and battery-powered consumer and industrial devices. Click Plug In to get connected to the real hardware. The left side here comprises the input section, and the various outputs can be viewed here. This lab setup is designed to evaluate and test the operation of Battery Management System, BMS. It consists of a 36-voltage battery pack configured as 10 series and 1 parallel, connected to a BMS evaluation board. A DC power supply is used to perform controlled charging, while an electronic load enables discharging of the battery pack under different conditions. Key voltage and current test points are connected to a digital storage oscilloscope, DSO, to observe and analyze waveforms during various BMS operating modes, such as charging, discharging, and protection events. The system is interfaced with a PC running Filefish tools, which allows configuration of BMS parameters, control of test operations, and real-time monitoring of battery data throughout the experiment. This window represents the Renesas BMS application, where users can access the Renesas BMS software to control, configure, and monitor the battery management system. Through this application, key BMS functions can be observed and managed in real time, enabling effective evaluation and operation of the system. This graph allows you to monitor the battery voltage, current, and power in real time, providing a clear view of the battery's operating behavior during system operation. This live video allows you to view and verify the operation of the power supply and electronic load in real time during testing. The performance analysis of the Battery Management System, BMS, focuses on three key main features. There are BMS test, protection test, and low power mode. Under the BMS test, there are three types of tests. The first test is the charging test, which evaluates the BMS behavior and monitoring functions during the battery charging process. You can select the desired input current using the drop-down button. Click Start Charging to initiate the charging process. You can verify the charge operation through the graph as well as within the Renesas BMS application. The second test is the discharge test. You can select the load current from the drop-down menu and then click Start Discharging to initiate the discharging process. You can verify the discharge operation through the graph as well as within the Renesas BMS application. The third test is the cell balancing test. To analyze BMS cell balancing behavior, click Apply. During this test, the cell balancing activity can be observed on the fourth and fifth cells within the Renesas BMS application. Coming to the second main feature, the protection test, the first test is the short circuit test. To initiate this test, click Start Short Circuit Test. During the test, the short circuit waveform can be monitored live on the oscilloscope window. For detailed analysis, the same waveform can also be viewed in the protection test plot. The second test is the charge over current test. Before performing this test, the BMS system must be properly configured. For detailed guidance, refer to the User Information tab. First, stop the BMS live monitoring and click the Home button. In the software, select Fixed Data. Then choose Read from Memory to load the existing BMS settings. Navigate to the Temp Fail, Current section, and update the required overcharge current parameters. After making the changes, click Write to Memory to save the configuration to the BMS. Once the configuration is complete, return to System Monitor and start monitoring again. To begin the test, click Start Charge Over Current Test. Observe the system behavior in real time to verify that the configured settings have been applied correctly. Similarly, you can perform the Discharge Over Current test to evaluate the BMS response under discharge over current conditions. The final main feature is Low Power Mode, which minimizes power consumption during inactivity or standby. In this mode, most circuits are powered down, and the BMS wakes only when a trigger occurs. The system automatically enters this mode when the load is disconnected for a period of time. To initiate this test, go to the Test section and click Start Sleep Mode Test. During this test, you can monitor the battery parameters and observe the reduced current consumption, which indicates the BMS operation in low power mode. For more information, click AI-powered Knowledge Assistant in bottom right corner. This assistant provides instant support for BMS evaluation using information curated from datasheets. The user manual and other helpful documentation can be accessed via the hamburger menu icon here. Happy evaluation!